Hey folks, and welcome to the latest episode of Print21, the weekly news bulletin for the Australian and New Zealand print industries. I'm Print21's editor, Jana Reza, and this week's episode is brought to you by Ball & Doggett, Australia's leading distributor of printable materials, press consumables and printing equipment. Let's kick things off with IVE Group, who has just further strengthened its position as the country's leading diversified marketing company by acquiring both Impressu Print Group and Budget Mail Services, as well as signing a long-term marketing services supply agreement with Domino's Pizza Enterprises. These latest developments extend IVE's national reach and integrated marketing capabilities. Impressu is a well-established print and marketing services business, which brings deep expertise in digital and offset print, letterbox marketing, signage, point of sale, and logistics. In conjunction with the Impressu acquisition, IVE entered into a multi-year marketing services supply agreement with Domino's, which builds on an 8-year relationship between Domino's and Impressu, and expands IVE's remit across its wider capabilities. Sydney-based Budget Mail Services brings additional expertise for IVE in mail and communications across sectors such as share registry, charity, publishing and education. Integration planning is currently underway to ensure a smooth transition for customers and employees across both new businesses. The Divisional Media Association X, who, with support from Ricoh Australia, has released its 2025 Annual Industry Metrics Survey, which is open to both association members and non-members across print, sign, packaging, mail and visual media. With significant government legislation and regulatory reviews underway across skills, sustainability, procurement and manufacturing, the peak industry body argues the industry metrics have never been more critical. The data gathered will directly support the Buy Australian print and packaging lobbying initiatives and provide the evidence base needed to advocate for stronger local manufacturing policies. Results from the 2025 survey will be launched through a virtual briefing in December and further explored across the country at industry leaders' lunches held in Ricoh showrooms across Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth and Brisbane early in the new year. A comprehensive member report and public summary report will be released following the events. Sticking with the VMA, National Print Awards winners Isabel Clark from Flying Colours Group and Zadie Jackson from Ball & Doggett have completed a professional development trip to London with the association, representing Australia at the Power of Print Conference, which is sponsored by Ricoh, Konica Minolta and Plockmatic Group. The Australian delegation joined hundreds of delegates from across Europe for a week of learning, networking and industry exchange. The winners will also tour the Ricoh, Konica Minolta and Plockmatic UK Experience Centres, attend the Two Sides International Country Managers Meeting and connect with the British Printing Industries Federation, the World Land Trust and several other leading UK print and media organisations. The National Print Award UK Tour forms part of the VMA's ongoing commitment to professional development and its strategic focus on connecting Australian print professionals with the global market. Over to Orora next, who recently hosted around 30 customers at a stand-alone site to introduce beverage brand owners to the new Helio digital printing system. Brands in attendance included Coca-Cola, Remedy, Garage Beverages, Suntree, Mountain Culture, Brick Lane and Hop Nation, who are joined by design agencies and industry specialists. The technology deep dive highlighted how the constraints of traditional printing no longer exist with Orora's Helio digital can printing platform. Developed by Velox, the Helio system is the first direct-to-can digital printing line of its kind in the Southern Hemisphere and delivers photorealistic, high-definition graphics to be printed directly onto aluminium cans at speeds of up to 500 cans per minute, with no need for printing plates or sleeves. Designs can be switched instantly between runs, even from can to can, opening the doors for version campaigns, limited editions, and personalized designs that were once cost prohibitive. The standalone installation reflects Orora's ongoing investment in advanced technology to support Australian beverage brands with flexible, high quality and sustainable packaging solutions. Then, Ball & Doggett has opened its new Experience Hub in Brisbane, which is designed to provide customers with a hands-on opportunity to explore, test and compare a wide range of print and finishing technologies. Open to customers by appointment, the Experience Hub offers an interactive environment where printers, converters and graphic professionals can gain insight into the latest print technologies and applications. The Experience Hub currently has a diverse lineup of equipment available for demonstrations, from wide format printers, finishing equipment, CNC routers and lasers, and DTF printers and heat presses, with more equipment set to be added leading up to the grand opening in February next year. And finally, Fespa is growing its events portfolio with 2 new launches, corrugated and textile, both of which will debut at Fespa 2026, which will be held from 19th to 22nd of May 2026 in Barcelona. Corrugated is a joint venture between Fespa and packaging specialist Brunton Publications and will provide a dedicated platform for manufacturers of corrugated cardboard packaging and display solutions to meet suppliers of materials, machinery, workflow software and other technologies. Meanwhile, the new textile event builds on Fespa's long heritage in screen and digital garment printing, spotlighting the technologies and materials shaping textile and garment production. The expanded event lineup demonstrates Fespa's active commitment to serving diverse vertical markets across the specialities print sector, offering platforms for knowledge sharing and education, and creating more value for visitors and exhibitors. Well folks, that's all the time we have for today. For more on these and other stories, head over to our website print21.com.au. Thanks to our sponsor Ball & Doggett, Australia's leading distributor of printable materials, press consumables and printing equipment. This is Jan Reza, editor of Print21, signing off for another week.